They say the world changes the moment you step out of your comfort zone. But for Amaka, it wasn't just change. It was transformation. Your visa is ready. That single message changed everything. Amaka stared at the text from Anita, heart thumping like generator sound during blackouts. She was officially going to Dubai. Mama still thought she was on a school excursion, if only she knew. But trust me, what happened next will shock you. The airport was buzzing with life, cameras flashing, announcements echoing. Amaka clutched her passport like it was her life. It was her first flight ever. She couldn't believe it. So, this is what it feels like to Japan, she whispered under her breath. Anita winked, pulling her close. Relax, Jare. Na small trip. You go enjoy. Amaka smiled nervously. Inside her, a war was going on. She remembered Mama's voice again. My pikin, remember who you are. But she shook the thought off and whispered, it's just a vacation. When they landed in Dubai, the night sky glittered like liquid gold. The city glowed, tall buildings like diamonds piercing the clouds. Amaka pressed her face to the car window, whispering, this place no be real. Anita laughed. Welcome to Levels, babe. Their driver took them to a hotel that looked like paradise. Gold-plated walls, marble floors, a chandelier that could blind you. The scent of wealth hung in the air. Amaka twirled slowly in the lobby, stunned. God, this is heaven? Anita smiled slyly. Heaven may be, but even heaven gets gate fee. That first night, Amaka couldn't sleep. She stood by the window looking out at the skyline. Her phone buzzed, a message from a strange number. You're welcome. Get ready for tomorrow. Dress nice. She frowned, confused. Anita, who sent this? Anita, already applying makeup, said, Now our host. He likes to keep things organized. The next evening, black cars lined up outside. They were picked up one by one. Inside the car, Amaka's heart wouldn't stop racing. Anita, are we going to dinner? She asked. Anita smiled but didn't answer. You'll see. They arrived at a massive villa, gold gates, pool glowing blue in the moonlight. The sound of laughter drifted from inside. Men in white kanduras, women in gowns that sparkled like stars. Music low, lights dim. Everything smelt expensive. Amaka was introduced to Mr. Zayed. He smiled warmly, his eyes sharp as glass. So you are Amaka? Nigeria produces such beautiful girls, he said smoothly. She blushed. Thank you, sir. He took her hand, kissed it lightly. Relax. Tonight you are our guest. Dinner was strange. People laughing too loudly, drinking too much, whispering things Amaka couldn't understand. Every so often, Mr. Zayed's eyes found hers. Something about his gaze made her skin crawl. She leaned closer to Anita and whispered, This doesn't feel right. Anita smiled. Relax, now just rich people cruise. Enjoy yourself.
Halfway through the night, the lights dimmed. Someone clapped twice and dancers in gold masks entered. The crowd cheered. One man whispered something to Zaid and Zaid nodded. Then he looked at Amaka. You join us later, he said softly. Her heart skipped. Join you for what? He only smiled. You'll see. Back at the hotel, Amaka couldn't stop shaking. She wanted to ask questions, but Anita was too calm. This is how the game works, my dear. You just have to smile, drink, and let them adore you. But what about tomorrow? What are we even doing? Anita hesitated, then said quietly, Tomorrow, we go to the private party. That's where the real money is. Amaka's chest tightened. Anita, what kind of party is this? Anita looked away. You will understand. Don't think too much. Just follow my lead. So my people, the next evening came too fast. Amaka wore a red silk dress that hugged her body, mask covering half her face. The car drove through dark streets, past towers and neon lights until they stopped in front of a mansion guarded by men in suits. Inside, everything felt wrong. The music was slow, hypnotic. The people, all masked, laughing quietly. The air smelled like perfume and fear. Mr. Zaid appeared again. "You are late," he said softly. "I'm sorry," she murmured. He smiled. "Tonight, you will learn what it means to please a man of wealth." She froze. "Sir, I don't..." "Shh." He placed a finger on her lips. "Don't worry, we take care of our girls." Suddenly, a woman screamed from another room. Everyone turned. The music stopped for a moment, then resumed like nothing happened. Amaka's knees went weak. She grabbed Anita's arm. "What was that?" Anita forced a smile. "Calm down, you will be fine." But my people, the real drama was just starting. They were led into separate rooms. Amaka's door locked behind her with a quiet click. A single red light glowed from the ceiling. On the table, champagne, handcuffs, and a golden mask. She whispered, trembling, "What kind of pleasure is this?" A text flashed on her screen. "Don't refuse, just smile." And that was the moment her heart broke, because she realized she had walked into something she couldn't control. But my people, the real drama was just starting.